Hello, lovelies. In this week installment, we are still celebrating our 2-year anniversary of things to come with the manufactured home. Last week's video dealt with the delivery of the double wide. And this week, we will share with you again, and maybe for some the first time, how they put both halves together. It was an exciting day because at this point, we had never seen the inside of the house. So we only saw an example of it on the computer because when we went to the manufactured home uh, company, they didn't have a model on the lot. So the only thing that we saw was on the computer. And it was somewhat different what we got as opposed to what we saw, because a lot of times they're going to show you all the bells and whistles, right? However, we was pleasantly pleased at how beautiful our new home is, and yet to come. We are still loving it. We are still enjoying it. We are still blessed and so appreciative of what we have. So stay tuned for the next video and you will see how they put the house together.
Setup crew has started first thing in the morning. We just got here at 8 after 7 and they are already out here. The setup crew. They are up on top of the house. They just started pulling off the wrapping that's around the house. They have to do that before they can pull the two halves together. So let's see how it goes. I don't know how long it's gonna take before they pull that stuff off, but we shall see. Okay, they have the vapor barrier under the house and they're getting ready to level the first half, the right half, and one half first, get that leveled and situated, and then they will, I think, be able to close in the seam. So we'll see how it goes. You can see the vapor barrier, that black plastic sheeting underneath the house. And it looked like they putting down braces or something.
Because I needed to. Right.
They pulled out the axle and took off the tires, and they are leveling the house with the cinder blocks underneath.
Right, I know that's right. I know that's right.
Trying to set the house nice and low for you. That'll be good. I'll make a sweet job. Okay, watch yourself, dude.
Yeah, that shit ain't great.
So I would say
He's cranking on that thing. He has both halves of the house attached with that wiring. And as he pull on the lever, they are pulling the house together. See her moving? They closing in this gap. almost there. Okay, they get ready to shimmy the back side of the house like they did the front side. So they're attaching the crane. I don't know if that's the official term, but it's the gadget that attaches to both halves of the house, and they pull on the lever, and it'll pull both halves of the house together. It's like a cranking, and as he cranks it, it tightens up the belt that's around both pieces of the house, if that makes sense. See, he's cranking it up, and as he's cranking it, it tightens and it moves the house in closer. It moves the house in closer. This is amazing. This entire process is amazing, I tell you. Like I told you before in a previous video, I've seen a few other people's homes that have gone through this process, but it's nothing like it when you experience it firsthand, live and in person. You really have to know your stuff. Because you also have to get both halves close together, but they also have to be leveled. So as one person is cranking on the lever, you have two other people on the side of the house that are leveling the house. So it definitely takes teamwork. It definitely takes teamwork. You have to work together. And hopefully this is coming through okay, because the sun is definitely out. So it has kind of like a shadow effect. You see that house move? And that thing is heavy. It's not light. Each half of that is heavy. So he crank it a little, and then the guys on the other side work on the leveling. They have to take off the tires and pull out the axles, and then put the cinder blocks underneath to level that side of the house. So he cranks it some, and he's paying attention to the guys that's on the other side as they level in the house. Okay, she moving. She moving some more. We almost there. Hold up. We almost there. We almost there. They pulling the vapor barrier on the right side of the house. Or is that, well, it's the right side in the back, but it's the left side towards the front. But now that they have this side of the house jacked up, they're able to pull the vapor barrier all the way through. And they can't close the seam yet towards the back because they have to move that part of the house forward 3 inches in order to complete that seam. And then after that, I guess they'll go on top of the roof and put the rest of the shingles on the roof to close that up. And then they have to put the siding on the back of the house to finish that up. So they like to start first thing in the morning before the sun come out, which is understandable because this is manually intensive and you don't need that hot sun beating down on you. That's underneath the house. This the siding that needs to go on the back.
Right here. No, this is roof.
Right now he is putting the shingles on top of the roof. They have the house closed in, so now they putting on the shingles, and I guess after they finish the shingles on the roof, they will be putting up the siding on the top of the house and the back of the house. Now they are putting up the siding to the front of the house.
Side of it.
Alrighty, part 1 of the setup crew is finished for the day. They have taken the axles and the tires off of the house, and this is what's left of it. We are selling them back to the company that put down the pier footers. And this is the house. So the first setup crew, they put the house together, put the shingles on the roof, and put the rest of the siding on parts of the house that were bare. Like that peak right there. They put the siding there. So let's walk around the entire house. It is up on the footers. The footers still have to be anchored down. But let me back up some so you can see the house in totality. This is the house. Oh, they put up the light. All right. And they had to put the siding on the entire back half of the house. It looks so good. We are so happy with the outcome. It took them about about 6 hours to complete this. They had a total of about maybe 6 or 7 guys. Alrighty, and we're back to the front porch. I can't wait to get my rocking chair and sit out on my front porch. I should be able to do it a few times before the weather changes. And that's the house. Completely, not completely done on the outside because they still have to put the skirting down. And then the house will be finished. Yep, they have to put the skirting down and put the steps on. Alrighty, that's it for right now.